Here, Reggie told Belle. It's turned off, so you can poke at it with your nose and get used to it. Belle took 2 steps back toward the desk, her body language clearly saying she would never get used to it. And why couldn't Reggie have a regular job that didn't threaten the life of her only pet? Or you could sit on it, Reggie pointed out. The robot weighs about 10 pounds. You're more than 10 times that size. You could probably crush it like a bug. The dog's brown eyes widened slightly, filled with affront. Reggie held in another smile. I'm not commenting on your weight. You're very beautiful and way skinnier than me. She settled on the sofa and patted the space next to her. Belle loped all of 3 strides before jumping up and leaning heavily against Reggie. The soft, rose-colored sweater Belle wore to protect herself from the damp cold of mid-November looked good on her dark gray fur. Reggie put an arm around her dog and pulled her phone out of her pocket. A quick glance at the screen told her she'd missed a call. From her mother. She tried to ignore her sudden sense of dread. Not that she didn't love her parents. She did, very much. They were good people who cared about her. But they were going to insist she come home for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and she couldn't think of a single reason to refuse. Last year had been different. Last year, she'd stayed in Seattle with only Belle for company, enduring the holidays, rather than enjoying them. She'd given herself through New Year's to mourn the breakup and subsequent humiliation that went with the man of her dreams proposing at the lighting of the trees on the Friday after Thanksgiving, arranging an impromptu celebration party on Saturday, and then dumping her on Sunday. After sharing her happiness with nearly everyone she knew, having her friends coo over her gorgeous ring and ask about wedding plans, she'd had to explain Jake had changed his mind. She assumed. His actual words, "I can't do this, it's over, I'm sorry," hadn't given her much to work with. Hurt and ashamed, she'd buried herself in work and her life in Seattle. She hadn't returned home to Wishing Tree even once since it had happened, preferring to lick her wounds in private. She'd told herself she was healing, but Reggie knew the truth was less flattering. She was hiding, and it was time to suck it up and get over herself. She'd worked hard to put Jake behind her and move on with her life. Thanksgiving was next week, and she was going home, like she did every year. Besides, it wasn't as if she was still mourning her ex-fiancé. She'd gotten over him, and now it was time to demonstrate that to her hometown. And, possibly, herself. At least, that's the plan, Reggie told her dog, and pushed the button to phone her mother. Hey, Mom, she said when the call was answered. Reggie, it's you. You'll never guess. It's so wonderful. Your dad and I are getting married. Reggie blinked a couple of times. You're already married. Your 35th wedding anniversary is coming up next month. I thought we'd have a party or something. She and her sister had talked about the possibility a couple of weeks ago. Her mother laughed. You're right. Technically, we're married. We eloped, and I have to tell you, I've always regretted not having a big wedding. Your father pointed out I've been upset about that for the last 35 years, so maybe it was time to do something about it. We've decided we're renewing our vows with a big wedding and a reception afterwards. It'll be the Wednesday before Christmas. You're having a wedding? Yes, up at the resort. We're inviting everyone. It's been so much fun, but the planning is getting out of hand. I was hoping you could help me. With your wedding? Yes, dear. Are you feeling all right? My head's spinning a little. I know it's a surprise, but I'm so happy. You're coming home for Thanksgiving, aren't you? I am. Good. So, I was thinking you could just stay through Christmas. There's plenty of room down in the basement for you to work. You could handle your business in the morning and help me in the afternoon. It's only 5 weeks, Reggie. You have a job that lets you work from anywhere. While that was technically true, Reggie wasn't thrilled at the thought of packing up her life and moving in with her folks for over a month. What about Belle? She asked, hoping bringing up that subject would help shift things. You know we love her. She's afraid of Bert. Oh, they're fine together.